barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Hey, feel free to join my Patreon. I'm giving away 2 tickets to the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight. I appreciate you guys in advance. Click the link in the description box. I want to talk about the Terence Crawford thing. That was my immediate reaction. I did the video that's just before this one. And I was thinking, when I got up this morning, I did my little workout this morning, and I was thinking, Terence Crawford's childhood is closer to my childhood than Errol Spence's childhood. You know, I grew up as a single parent kid. Some people may say I overachieved. Some people may say I was too tough as a kid. You know, I got in a lot of fights and then did, you know, I hustled my way through school. I remember shooting dice in the bathroom, shooting 3-pointers, $1 a shot, you know, stealing those 25-cent bag potato chips, selling them at school for 50 cents, you know, whatever the case may be. Whatever I had to do is whatever I had to do, you know. And I admired that. Like, I genuinely admired watching that. If it was an hour, I would have been mad that it was only an hour. If it was 2 hours, I would have been mad that it was only 2 hours. And it's the I feel like I know Terence Crawford a little bit more than what I did, and I wish they did more. You know, I saw in the comment section someone said Mark Kriegel did a hell of a job. I just genuinely believe that just me being a black man and me being black, I think that Andre Ward probably could have brought more out of it, because boxing basically gave them generational wealth, you know, from that standpoint, and being black, and just the spiritual trust that you have with another black spirit. You understand? It's just, I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know, but, you know, it's just what I believe. I could be wrong. So if you believe it, I guess you're right. But Terence Crawford has no idea how valuable his backstory is, and who he is as a person changes the tenor of boxing fans' interpretation of him and wanting to be a fan of him. Now, I've never really been a true Terence Crawford fan. I've admired his work, but I never knew who he was. I've never seen a 10-minute interview with Terence Crawford. You know, I've never seen nothing really intrusive. I've never seen an interviewer push him. I've never seen, and I'm not going to blame anyone for that, but I genuinely believe that that interview did leaps and bounds for him as a, oh my heavens, for him as a person, and man, leaps and bounds. Like, I'm like, damn, me and Terence Crawford had a similar childhood. But the reason why I admire Errol Spence so much is because he's open to me. He's open. I know his background. I know his dad. I don't know his dad personally. I'm talking about, I know of his dad, know of his mom. I believe he has 2 beautiful daughters. And me interviewing, I think I've interviewed Errol Spence a total I've probably got 5 hours of interview time with Terence. I don't know. I mean, of Errol Spence, 5 to 8 hours of interview time. So those 5 to 8 hours of interview time, and I'm not talking about the press conferences and his weigh-ins. I'm just talking about me putting my camera in front of him. You know, that has allowed me to make him relatable to me. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's why the fans admire Errol Spence much more than, and I'm speaking just based off of what I see online, and I could be wrong, but just based off of what just based off the comments that I see online as it relates to Terence Crawford, and they like him more because he's in front of the camera more. And truth be told, when you're in front of the camera more, you're opening yourself up to the fans, which incline makes you more likable, more understanding. So that's just how I feel about the situation. First, I want to say thanks, Terence Crawford, for being that vulnerable, man. I mean, it takes a lot to be that vulnerable and talk about being a single parent home and the toughness of your mom. And, you know, I thought that was pretty gracious of him. So, so as much as you guys say I'm hard on Terence Crawford, I'm not. I don't think I'm hard on Terence Crawford. I just think that he's in a space right now where he can galvanize the boxing spirit, take all the money. He and Errol Spence can take all the money. We know about ducking season and all that. These fighters ducking, both of them. They can take all the money and galvanize the boxing spirit for the next 18 months to 2 years. I'm just being real with you guys. And I think that he's in a position where he's always wanted to be. He wanted to be the king of boxing. In order for you to be the king of boxing, you have to be relatable. You have to be recognizable. You have to be noticeable. You have to be admired. You have to be loved. You have to be revered. You understand? And I think more of these. Hopefully they come out with one today. I'll be watching. As soon as it come out, I'll be watching. You know what I mean? And I thought it was just real beautiful. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And that's it, man. Got work today. I'm at work now, one of my buildings, and about to I got a leak that's leaking into upstairs, is leaking into the downstairs unit, so we got to open up the wall and see what's wrong with it. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget Patreon. Don't forget the Patreon. And I don't know if I told you that link, the last link that I'm going to put, is my backup channel. So feel free to subscribe to my backup channel. And just in case anything goes wrong. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys. Peace.